everybody here knows that AI and data are already at the heart of the massive social, economic, and cultural shifts in the kingdom since the launch of Vision 2030. Part of this ecosystem comes Artefact, French global service company, as was mentioned by Raoul, that sits at the intersection of, we've seen in the movie, marketing, consulting, data science between McKinsey and Accenture. So Artefact partners in France with very major companies, Carrefour, Orange, Accor Hotel, Air France, among others. And a major part of these companies is already implanted here in the kingdom. I'm very happy to hear that you will bring the school here to the kingdom, because I'm always convinced that the people-to-people connection is absolutely key, and empowering the youth is at the heart of the mission of the French Embassy here. So be ensured that the French Embassy will stay on your side and support all the efforts to bring the best French talents and technologies.
When you take a step back about big data and data, we started by looking into the data to understand what happened. So this was some kind of a descriptive step. Then we say, okay, we have this data. Now we're gonna do some modeling to try to identify what will happen in the future. It was what we call the descriptive and then the predictive step. And now I think with ChatGPT and all this technology, we enter what I call a creative step. So we came from descriptive to predictive to creative, and I think this to me will have a big impact, especially on white collar, on all I would say people within the company, because everyone will start to understand and touch it. It's a powerful tool, but it's also a dangerous tool. We come from bias, risk, potential discrimination, so we need to learn and how to use this tool properly so that we don't offend anyone and we use it for the good. From Europe, but also from the US, I must say I was super impressed, by the level of conviction, the level of investment, the speed. From what I can see, things are moving super fast, and I think everyone is convinced. So it's honestly, it was a revelation to me. Will be part of this. So invest in not only bringing technology, but also developing skills, because you can always buy technology, but developing talent and skills takes time. So this is also super important. And at Artefact, we want to participate, and we also want to clearly help shaping the ecosystem. Research, startup, skills. So we are committed first to recruit, and we want to recruit Saudi locals. We want to recruit women. So it's very important for us. Our projection is we will recruit 200 people over the last 3 years. So we really want to invest in the region. So it's my first commitment. The second is, so we observe, I think, the importance of training, education, culture, skills. We also want, we created a school of data in Europe. We trained 2,000 people last year in France. We want to bring this school to the kingdom. So I announced today that we will launch the school of data here in the kingdom.
The event was a great informative event on artificial intelligence and data. Each of the speakers brought something new in terms of information. We learned so much. So having a partner like Artefact who's working with us on various cases in ensuring that we have a platform where we can have the single source of truth. Artefact has been instrumental in providing their platform, the products for our business sectors to utilize their platform. But I think what's really important of what Artefact has brought in is the ability of digital transformation, helping us change the culture, evolve the culture in terms of providing the tools.
I think the event is amazing, and the level of attendance in terms of quality and size. I had the pleasure to work with your team to help us in a strategy piece where we wanted to build our own OTA aggregator. and I think the project was amazing. Everyone loved it, our board, our executive team. The delivery was of the highest quality, and I always say it whenever I go, I would direct people to Artefact for your domain of work.
To a scale of 200 to 300 people within 2 to 3 years time frame. I think the second important aspect of this is bringing the best of technology and the capabilities that we have at a group level. And at third level, I think it's we will encourage innovation, and we will be part of various ecosystems of innovation using data and AI. We are already in discussion with major players like Sadaya as well as Saudi Tourism to launch a few interesting events for next year, for example, AI for tourism. We also want to turn this event that we had today, AI Data Summit for Saudi, to be like an annual flagship event. We hope that we can raise the profile of this event and make it like a global flagship event where we can bring the best minds, the best technology providers, best innovators, the large-scale players within the region to really deliberate on contemporary issues related to AI and data.